My dear one, as you travel through the hollows and ascend the hills of your existence, recall this: I am here to guide you with wisdom that transcends the ages, offering insights drawn from the depths of experience and knowledge. As you navigate the complexities of life, remember that each challenge is a stepping stone, each victory a testament to your growth. I am the designer of your way, and the delight I place before you is always plentiful, endless in its current. You were molded from the mud of the earth with a purpose, joined together in your mother's womb with strands of delight. Plan to twirl in the tempo of my everlasting joy, for I am the beginning and end, the unlimited spring of delight that will never run dry. In your adventure, there will be times when other satisfactions aim to trap your spirit, offering sweetness, but providing only a short-lived sensation. As you encounter these fleeting pleasures, let them not sway you from the path I've set, for the allure of immediate gratification can often lead astray. Seek instead the enduring joy that comes from steadfastness and a deep connection to your roots and values. These mundane pleasures are but phantoms compared to the radiant illumination of my company. They might entice you for a period, but as with all limited things, their charm will vanish, their glow will fade. But not so with me, for I am eternal. My delight does not reduce with enjoyment, it grows. Ponder the blossoms of the meadow, how they face the sun, relishing in its heat and light. They don't work nor spin, yet are clothed in magnificence, as the flowers effortlessly bask in the sun's glow. I encourage you to embrace the natural flow of life's rhythms, finding joy and fulfillment in simplicity and the everyday miracles around you. In the identical way, I invite you to turn your face to me, the timeless sun, permitting my existence to enrich your soul, directing your steps, and heating your spirit. Therein lies the serenity that exceeds all comprehension, a joy that does not diminish with the end of the sun nor decay with the shift of seasons. In the tranquil moments of meditation, murmur my title Jehovah Elohim Abba and sense my proximity. Reach out to me in your quietest hours, and in the stillness, you will discover the profound peace that comes from knowing you are never alone. This connection is the foundation of strength, the source of unwavering support through all of life's trials. Share with me the weights that press heavily upon your shoulders, for I am the carrier of all burdens, the mender of all injuries. In your thankfulness, recall to voice gratitude for the riches I have positioned at your feet: the love of family, the refuge of home, the sustenance of bread, the splendor of creation that envelops you in countless expressions. Each one is a proof of my affection for you, a symbol of my wish to see you thrive. Do not grasp these gifts with a hold of desperation, fearing their loss. Carry them lightly with an open palm, so that you may fully relish their sweetness without the dread of scarcity. In the gentle embrace of gratitude, let each moment and every blessing be a testament to abundance and possibility. Recognize that true wealth lies not in possession, but in appreciation, in the ability to experience and share the fullness of life with an open heart. For in me there is no deficiency. I am the fountain of all supply. The more you search for me, the more you discover, and the more you find, the greater your joy will become. The serenity you search for in possessions or earthly accomplishments pales in contrast to the calm assurance found in my promises. Let your gaze be steady upon me as the globe unfolds its splendor and turmoil before your eyes. Amidst the noise of life's spectacle, locate your comfort in my steadfastness. As you witness the unfolding of days, whether filled with joy or trials, understand that each moment is woven into the fabric of a greater design, where challenges refine and joys uplift. My name is a fortress, a tower of might that you can run to and be safe. It is the whisper in the tempest, the mooring in the uproar, the constant beat of affection beneath the surface of your life's challenges and victories. And in your quest, pursue not only my blessings but my intent. Crave not only the gifts but the donor. Long not just for my hand but for my face, for in my visage you will uncover the depths of affection and the heights of joy. It is in harmony with my will that you will discover the strength you require, the grace adequate for each day, and the joy that arrives not from situations, but from the heart of my divine nature. Take each step in faith, knowing that the path I lay before you is paved with moments meant to strengthen your spirit and deepen your resolve. Hebrews 12 verse 2 urges you to gaze unto Jesus, the originator and completer of your belief, who for the joy positioned before him endured the cross, scorning its disgrace, and is seated at the right side of the throne of God. Reflect on his model, how he focused not on the ephemeral anguish, but on the timeless joy that would result from his sacrifice. In the same way, I summon you to look beyond temporary difficulties to the everlasting joy that I have prepared for you. My happiness is made whole in you when you stay in my love, as John 15 verse 11 mentions. This love is a sanctuary, a refuge from the storms, a celebration in the calm. It is both your challenge and your reward. It's a love that asks you to remain, to dwell, to make your house with me. In my love, you will discover the completeness of joy, a joy that the world cannot offer and cannot take away. This joy surpasses circumstances, for it is anchored in the firm reality of my kingdom, in the steady truth of my word, in the majesty of my creation, in the plain beauty of a quiet morning, in the intricate melodies of relationships and responsibilities. I am present. Seek me in all things and in all ways, for in searching you shall find, in inquiring you shall receive, in tapping the door shall be opened to you. Now let your heart take bravery, let your soul ascend in hope, for I am with you constantly. As you draw near to me, remember that each step toward me is met with greater closeness, enveloping you in a peace and joy that transcends understanding. Approach near to me, and I shall approach near to you, surrounding you in my joy, steering you with my eye upon you. Revel in me, and I shall provide you the wishes of your heart. For your truest wishes and my deepest joy are one and the same. So arrive, come to the origin, the fountain of every blessing. Drink deeply from the waters of life that I freely give. And remember, I am with you, I am for you, and in me your joy will be complete. Rise to this new day, the canvas I have painted with the light of dawn, new and prepared for the strokes of your life's events. It is a gift lovingly crafted for you, filled with the potential for joy, growth, and the sweetness of my presence. As you step into the unfolding day, embrace each opportunity as a unique chance to create, to learn, and to grow. Within each moment lies the potential to influence and be influenced, to shape your destiny and to be shaped by the divine tapestry of life. Take a moment, inhale deeply, and look around you. This day is mine, and I have shared it with you so that you might delight in it. Celebrating as we walk it together, invite me into the narrative of your hours. Talk to me of your dreams, your worries, your passing thoughts, and your deepest longings. Let our conversation be as the breath that fills your lungs, necessary and sustaining. You'll find that as you include me in your thoughts, the trivialities that once seemed so large will shrink back to their true size, insignificant in the light of my eternal perspective. In this dialogue, discover the freedom to release your burdens and embrace a peace that transcends the immediate concerns of daily life. As you converse with me, allow my eternal perspective to reshape your understanding and priorities. Perhaps you've been caught in the undercurrent of your past, the tides pulling you away from the shores of the present. But remember, I am the God of the I am, not the I was. When you sense the pull of yesteryear, take my hand. Let me draw you back into the now where I am with you, where my love encircles you in warm embrace. Let me be your anchor, beloved. And together we shall navigate the waters of today. I am ever present, and in me you have a constant companion to help you face whatever lies ahead. There is no mountain too high, no valley too deep, no forest too dense that we cannot traverse together. As we journey, remember that each challenge is an opportunity for growth, each joy a celebration of life's blessings. Trust in my guidance, draw strength from our connection, and you will navigate life's complexities with grace and courage. Lean on me, draw from my strength, and you will find yourself more than capable. I am the very essence of help, a present help in times of trouble and in times of joy alike. Look for the joy I've tucked into the corners of your day. It's there in the smile of a stranger, the laughter of a child, the warmth of the sun on your face, the melody of the birdsong at dawn. These are my whispers to you, tokens of my love, signs that I am with you and for you. Each small pleasure is a brushstroke of my grace upon the canvas of your day. Acknowledge them, cherish them, and let gratitude be your song. Remember, I know you intimately. I'm familiar with all your ways. Before a word is on your tongue, I know it completely. I have fashioned the intricacies of your heart, and I delight in providing for you. In my profound understanding, find comfort and assurance that your needs, desires, and hopes are not unknown to me. My providence is tailored to your journey, crafted with an intimate knowledge of your essence and purpose. The things that bring you joy are no mystery to me. I am the author of them. I crafted them with you in mind, with the intention of dancing with you in moments of simple happiness. Celebrate in this, my beloved child. Let your spirit be buoyed by the verses of Psalm 118, verse 24, a reminder that each day is a day that I, the Lord, have made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it, not tomorrow, not in a future painted by ifs and maybes, but in this very day, which is a precious gift that will only be unwrapped once. Let us not waste it. In every situation, I urge you, as 1 Thessalonians 5 verses 16 to 18 says, to rejoice always, pray without ceasing, give thanks in all circumstances, for this is my will for you in Christ Jesus. These are not just lofty ideals. They are the very fabric of a life interwoven with me. Through the weave of this fabric, find strength in rejoicing, solace in prayer, and perspective in gratitude. Let these practices ground you, transforming everyday experiences into profound encounters with the divine. Rejoicing becomes your strength, prayer becomes your lifeline, and gratitude becomes your lens through which all things are seen in their true radiant light. The fabric of your life, as described in Psalm 139, is no enigma to me. I have studied it with the gentle care of the master weaver. I know the strand of every triumph, every challenge, every quiet hope, and every sorrow. In my intimate knowledge of your life's fabric, find reassurance that I am intricately involved in each thread, whether visible or hidden. This involvement ensures that nothing is arbitrary. Everything has purpose and meaning. And in understanding you so completely, I know exactly how to enrich your days with joy. Do not let your gaze wander backward for too long, nor forward with anxiety. Remain with me in the present, for that is where my presence dwells. It is here that I encounter you, here that I adore you, here that I bestow joy, here that we experience this day that I have made. Rejoice not as a directive, but as an invitation to a life experienced fully, a life drenched in the essence of my joy, a life where every moment is an opportunity to see my presence at work. Rejoice, for I've created this day for you, a container of potential, a cup of blessings waiting to be uncovered, enjoyed and shared into the lives of others. Let us navigate this day together, with hearts tuned to the harmony of creation, eyes wide open to the endless possibilities that each moment offers. As you step forward, remember that every interaction, every decision, and every challenge is an opportunity to manifest the virtues of love, patience, and kindness. Eyes alert to the beauty that I've presented before you, and spirits eager to be stirred by the magnificence of my love. I am here, I am now, and I am your. In the tumult of a world that spins tales of falsehoods and misrepresentations, your heart craves for something solid, something true. It is usual to be cautious, to protect your heart against the letdowns and the deceits that seem so common in the human experience. Yet in this landscape of uncertainty, I offer a foundation of truth and reliability. As you encounter falsehoods, let your heart find refuge in my unchanging nature and unwavering promise. But I call you to a trust that is deeper than the world's comprehension, a trust in one who has traveled the breadth of heaven and earth to be near you, to rescue you, to love you unconditionally. Ponder the immensity of a trust created not in words but in deed. Reflect on the journey I started for you, a journey that commenced in the simplest of beginnings, a manger under the cover of stars I commanded into existence. As you contemplate this journey, understand that it represents an enduring commitment to you and to all creation, a pledge of my presence and support through every trial and triumph. My love for you knows no limits. It is as immense as the skies and as personal as the breath you inhale. I walked among you, shared in your sorrows, celebrated in your joys, and stayed unblemished by sin, all to present you a love so profound, a sacrifice so complete that it would forever bridge the gap sin had formed. For 33 years I was tempted as you are, yet without sin. Grasp the depth of this reality. In every instance of hunger, every moment of loneliness, every murmur of doubt that sought to sway me, I remained firm. Through this steadfastness, I have laid a path of righteousness for you to follow. By adhering to this path, you draw closer to me, and in doing so, you fortify your spirit against the temptations that life presents. I withstood not for my own sake, but for yours, so that when the moment came to sacrifice my life, it would be a flawless offering, an expiation for your sins, a gateway to eternity. By my wounds you are healed, by my anguish you are made whole, by my demise you are given life, and by my resurrection the tomb's victory is undone, and the promise of eternal life is sealed. Trust in me, and these gifts are yours. They are not gained by your deeds or lost by your failures. They are freely bestowed because of my abundant love for you. Now, as your risen Lord, I offer an invitation to trust me completely and without reserve, not merely in moments of need, but as a consistent, unwavering faith that shapes every aspect of your life. In this trust, find the courage to face each day with confidence and the wisdom to make choices that reflect my love and righteousness. Trust not only in me as your Savior, but as your closest confidant, your dearest friend, the God who revels in every detail of your life. I have demonstrated my trustworthiness in the greatest act of love the world has ever witnessed. Let that certainty settle deep within your heart. In me, you have a safe place to place your burdens. In me, you have a listening ear for your greatest ambitions and your deepest fears. Engage with me. Let our exchange be as spontaneous as the rising sun, as steady as the beat of the tides. There is nothing too small for my focus nor too vast for my might. Embrace this interaction as a sacred dialogue, where every shared thought or emotion strengthens our bond and deepens your understanding of the divine. Every hope, every worry, every joy, and every sorrow, throw them all upon me, for I cherish you with an everlasting affection. Realize this: I am not a distant God, uninterested in the events of your daily life. No, I am deeply involved in the functions of your heart and mind. The worries that burden you down weigh upon my heart too. The dreams that illuminate your soul light up my own delight. The tears that you shed are valued in my sight, and the laughter that emerges from within you echoes in the halls of heaven. As you travel this life, I am your navigator, your might, your insight, and your peace. I am the companion who will never depart, who will never tire of your company, who will never disappoint you. My promises are reliable, my presence is steady, and my love is constant. Embrace this journey with a confidence that comes from knowing you are not alone. As you navigate each day, each decision, let the surety of my companionship embolden your steps and lighten your heart. For in my love there is strength, and in my guidance, clarity. Lean into this certainty, into this trust, and find solace for your weary soul. So come to me in prayer, not as a practice steeped in formality, but as a child coming home, keen to share every aspect of their day, knowing they are loved and accepted just as they are. Share with me not just in times of necessity, but in times of happiness as well. Let our bond be dynamic, vibrant, and life-giving. Remember, the call to trust is not a call to grasp all the secrets of the universe, nor to have a vision into all that will come to pass. It is a call to recognize the one who understands all things, who holds moments in his hands, who is the same yesterday, today, and forever. In this realization, find the freedom to release your need for control and the peace that comes from surrendering to a greater wisdom. Trust that I am orchestrating your life's events for your ultimate good and for the fulfillment of your purpose. Even in moments that may seem chaotic or uncertain, take courage in the truth of 2 Corinthians 8 verse 9, which speaks of the grace of our Lord Jesus Christ, who, though he was wealthy, yet for your sake he became impoverished, so that you through his poverty might become rich. This wealth is not of the world. It is the wealth of an abundant life filled with my presence, my peace, and my love. So I invite you, my beloved, to cast all your worries on me, as 1 Peter 5 verse 7 encourages, because I care for you more intensely than you can imagine. In your fears and your anxieties, remember that my care is proactive and profound, weaving protection and provision into the very fabric of your life. Allow yourself to rest in the assurance that my vigilance on your behalf is ceaseless, and my commitment to your well-being is unwavering. In every uncertainty, in every struggle, in every joy, and in every phase, trust in me. I am forever loyal. In the stillness of this moment, I summon you to hear my voice, a voice that spoke creation into existence, yet murmurs intimately to your heart. The truth I convey to you is not a mere philosophical concept, but a reality that is as close as your very breath. You are not your own, for you were purchased with a price. Oh, the depth of this mystery! The price paid was not in the currency of your world, but was indeed the most valuable commodity of heaven, my very life. In the Garden of Gethsemane, as sweat like drops of blood fell from my brow, it was for you I prayed. During my darkest hours and through my deepest pain, it was your freedom and your future that I held in my heart. Understand the depth of this sacrifice as the ultimate expression of my love for you, a love so powerful it transcends time and overcomes all barriers. On the road to Calvary, with each stride weighed down by the cross, it was your name inscribed upon my heart, and in the shout from the cross, "It is finished." It was your liberty I announced. This offering of salvation, this outpouring of divine love, is not a reward for the righteous. It is a treasure for the repentant, a refuge for the sinner, a signal of hope for the lost. It is an open invitation to all, regardless of past missteps or present struggles, to embrace a new beginning. The door to my grace is always open, the welcome is always warm, and the potential for transformation is limitless. It is the hand of the Almighty extended to those who realize their desperate need for a Savior. My invitation resounds through time and space, across every ocean and every mountain. Come to me, all you who are exhausted and burdened, and I will give you rest. The load of sin is indeed a terrible affliction, an unbearable burden that you were never meant to bear. This is why I, in my infinite love and mercy, descended from my throne, bore the lashes, suffered the nails, and embraced death, so that you might be liberated from sin's crushing load. My sacrifice was the means to your liberation, the dawn of your redemption. As you rise each morning, let this truth resonate within you, that each new day is a gift of renewal and a continuation of my love story with you. Let this awareness shape your thoughts, guide your actions, and influence your interactions. As you awaken to the new mercies of the morning, let your first breath be one of remembrance. I am not my own, I belong to God. Carry this declaration with you as the day unfolds in every choice, every obstacle, every moment of stillness. When the world beckons you with its glittering promises, let this profound truth be the guide that steers you back to the path of peace. You see, to belong to me is to fulfill the deepest longings of your soul. In me you find the spiritual foundation and emotional refuge your heart craves. This belonging infuses your life with meaning and purpose, elevating your daily experiences from mundane to miraculous. It offers you a perspective that transcends the temporal and connects you to the eternal, grounding you in a reality that is both profound and personal. The awareness that you are mine, that you are valued and adored, transforms the very fabric of your being. It bestows upon you a divine purpose and a heavenly identity. Embrace this truth, my beloved. You are infinitely valued. The cross stands as an eternal testament to your worth in my eyes. When feelings of insignificance cloud your vision, gaze to the cross. When doubts assail you, gaze to the cross. In every triumph, every trial, every tear, and every smile, gaze to the cross, the immovable anchor of your soul. Living as one who is redeemed by my blood brings with it a glorious liberty. The chains of selfish desire, the manacles of pride, the restraints of fear, they have no power over you. Your life is now a platform for my love, a proof of my grace. As you embody this freedom, let it inspire those around you. Show them that true liberation comes not from worldly achievements, but from embracing a life guided by divine love and grace. Reflect this transformation in every act, every decision, displaying the profound changes that my love has wrought in you. In your deeds, let my love be mirrored. In your speech, let my grace be voiced. As you steer the ebb and flow of life's challenges, keep this promise close to your heart. I belong to Jesus. Let this conviction shape your choices, guide your path, and permeate your interactions. With every dawn, may it be a signal that your life is not your own, that you exist, move, and have your being within the hug of the one who sacrificed it all for you. In the sphere of eternity, this truth echoes, "You are my beloved, my joy, my prize." And as 1 Corinthians 6:19 proclaims, "You are to glorify me with your body, your mind, and your spirit, which are mine, a habitation for my spirit." Let this purpose invigorate you daily. Feel it pulse through every moment, infusing your actions with meaning and your interactions with love. As you rise each morning, let the awareness of your divine purpose direct your thoughts, guide your steps, and influence your interactions with others, filling you with a sense of profound significance and boundless hope. Let this awareness fill you with a sense of mission and a calling that extends beyond the temporal into the eternal. So arise, dear one, with the break of each day. And remember your sacred character. You are a mirror of my love, a carrier of my image, a conduit of my spirit. Walk in the certainty that I am with you, that I guide you, and that I am continuously working all things for your good. In the tranquil moments, when the world vanishes and you are left alone with your thoughts, remember Matthew 11 verse 28. Come to me with your weariness, your burdens, and I will give you peace. Embrace these quiet times as opportunities for deep connection with me. Use them to pour out your heart, to listen intently, and to find the soothing presence of my spirit. In these moments, let my peace envelop you, replacing anxiety with assurance, fear with faith, and uncertainty with unshakable confidence. Rest in my love, in my offering, in my victory over sin and death, for it is your victory too, as you progress through the moments of your days, those seemingly trivial ones and the ones laden with importance. I long for you to invite me into each of them, for I am always present, ever observant, and my desire is to journey alongside you in every breath, every step. Consider the lilies of the field and the birds of the air. They neither labor nor weave, yet they are nurtured. Just as nature is cared for effortlessly by my hand, so too are you. Let this realization strengthen your faith and dissipate your worries. Understand that my provisions are not dependent on your efforts, but on my boundless generosity and unfailing love. How much more am I caring for you, my precious creation, whom I have made in my image? Your life is a tapestry, and I grip the threads, crafting a pattern beyond your comprehension, but one that you can believe is good. When you wake in the morning and your feet touch the gentle earth, remember it is I who shaped the ground, who forged the foundation upon which you stand. Let your first thoughts be of me, and let your heart be filled with thankfulness. As the sun ascends, painting the sky with colors of hope, let it remind you of my dependability. With each daybreak, let the colors serve as a canvas declaring my faithfulness and your renewed chance to live out my love. With each sunrise, I am sending you a silent invitation. My mercies are new every morning, and my steadfast love will never end. In the quiet moments, when you're tempted to fill the silence with the distractions of the world, withstand, and instead let us share in the stillness together. For in the silence you can hear my murmur, gentle and loving, guiding you through the details of life. When the hustle of the day demands your attention, invite me into your tasks. Whether you are typing at your keyboard, creating with your hands, or planning for what lies ahead, ask for my insight. It is in the ordinary, the simple acts of daily living, that you can experience the remarkable presence of my spirit as you go about your work. As the clatter of keyboards and the murmur of voices fill your surroundings, remember that my presence permeates even these bustling moments. Consider each email sent and each document reviewed as acts infused with divine purpose, not just tasks but opportunities to manifest patience, diligence, and integrity. As you interact with colleagues and tackle daily challenges, envision my spirit guiding your thoughts and your words, transforming routine interactions into encounters filled with grace and kindness. The ordinary becomes extraordinary when seen through the lens of my involvement. In every phone call, every meeting, and every problem-solving moment, there is a thread of divine interaction. This perspective shifts the mundane to a higher purpose, making every ordinary action a part of a larger sacred story. Amidst the flurry of activity, take a moment to acknowledge this connection, allowing my peace to settle over you, reinforcing your spirit with calmness and resolve. I know the weight of responsibilities can sometimes bear upon your shoulders, but remember, I am the God who eased the burdens of sin and death. So trust that I can carry the weight of your worries and cares. Cast them onto me, for I am boundlessly strong and boundlessly gentle. When you're confronting a mountain of tasks, and the summit seems covered in clouds of doubt, talk to me. Say, "Accompany me, Lord," and I will straighten your path, dispersing the fog that you might view the way forward. Even as you peruse these words, I am with you. My attendance envelops you like a warm, comforting cover. In these instances of challenge, where the tasks pile high like mountains, see each one as a small stone that I am helping you place for a firm foundation. Each step you take in overcoming these obstacles is guided by my wisdom, shaping not just the outcome but your character. It's not just about finishing a task but growing through it, learning resilience, patience, and trust. With me, no challenge is too daunting and no task is too trivial. Every moment of your workday is laden with opportunities for my guidance to light your path. When doubts cloud your vision, let my words be the light that cuts through that uncertainty. Each email you draft, each plan you lay, and each decision you make can be imbued with this divine guidance, turning ordinary tasks into profound lessons of faith and trust. As you engage with each task, whether seemingly insignificant or overwhelmingly grand, remember that my guidance is just a whisper away. In these moments, take a pause, breathe in my presence, and let your heart find courage. With each step, no matter how small, you are crafting a story of faith and perseverance. Trust that I am orchestrating all things for your good, refining your spirit and enhancing your resilience. Let this assurance bolster you, turning each challenge into a stepping stone towards growth, and each success into a celebration of divine collaboration. Never are you isolated. Never are you deprived of my watchful eye and loving heart. Carry this knowledge into the quiet niches of your life. When you're cleansing dishes, strolling the dog, or drinking your coffee, these moments are fit for our communion. Murmur to me, and I will transform the mundane into moments of divine link. When the twilight arrives and the sky is lit with the setting sun, let your heart be at tranquility. Ponder on the day not with a spirit of self-criticism or remorse, but with a heart of grace. Reflect upon each moment, recognizing how my grace interwove through your actions and thoughts. Amid these reflections, consider the warmth of the sunlight that fades into the horizon, mirroring the warmth of grace that blankets your day. This light that gently dims is not a signal of the end but a soft transition, much like the grace that shifts your challenges into lessons. Each encounter, each small victory, and every setback you faced today was a canvas painted with the colors of divine assistance and patience. In the subtle breeze, in the quiet moments when you paused, my grace was as palpable as the evening air cooling your thoughts. Envision this grace as a gentle river continuously flowing, touching every aspect of your life with calmness and reassurance. As you sit in this serene twilight, allow these thoughts to weave a tapestry of peace and understanding across your consciousness. The tranquility of the evening is your companion, inviting you to delve deeper into the realization of my constant presence. Understand that every challenge faced and every hurdle overcome was an opportunity to experience my unwavering support. As you review the day, let the peace of my presence infuse your heart, replacing any regrets with gratitude for the lessons learned and the strength gained. This time of reflection is not just an end, but a preparation for a new beginning, a chance to rest and reset under my watchful care and boundless love. Where you faltered, I was there to support you. Where you flourished, it was by my influence. And as you position your head down to sleep, commit the night to me, for as you slumber I do not. I am the God who never dozes, observing over you, safeguarding you, loving you. Let not the obstacles you face, whether they be mountains or molehills, divert you from my ever-present help. And should you discover yourself in a valley, a locale of shadow and uncertainty, dread not. I am the Good Shepherd, and in the valley I am just as visible as on the mountaintops. In these moments of doubt or despair, remember that my love for you is unchanging and my power is unfailing. While you traverse through the uncertain paths and shadows cast by life's trials, see each step as a sequence of learning and growth. Each stone you tread upon a foundation laid by my foresight. It's in these quiet valleys, these moments of perceived solitude, that my voice becomes clearer and my guidance more perceptible. Let your heart listen to the echoes of my reassurances, filling the air like the sweet fragrances of spring that pervade even the deepest gorges. The valleys are not devoid of life, but are abundant with potential, hidden streams of hope and growth waiting to be discovered. Embrace these times not with fear, but with a spirit of exploration, knowing that with each cautious step, you are being prepared for the heights yet to come. This preparation is thorough, each detail meticulously orchestrated with a love so profound, it seeks to uplift and enlighten. Trust in this process, for in the landscape of your life, I am both the architect and the caretaker, shaping every contour with purpose and precision. Even in the darkest valleys, my light is a beacon of hope and a guide to safety. Let this truth comfort you that I am always near, ready to lead you out and up into the light. Embrace the journey, knowing that each step, even those taken in darkness, is guided by my hand. Find solace in the fact that with me every valley is a place of potential transformation, where faith is deepened and character is forged. In the darkness my light glows brightest, guiding you through, comforting you with my rod and my staff. Recall too that I celebrate with you in your moments of celebration. I am the Father who revels in the joy of his children. Move and I move with you, giggle and my heart resonates. Every good gift originates from me, so let your gratitude ascend as incense, pleasing and sweet. Finally, my child, recognize that your journey is not a solitary one. I have provided you fellow travelers, brothers and sisters, to accompany you. Share your burdens, share your joys. This communion of souls is a vital part of your spiritual journey. As you interact with others, you will find that your experiences are not only validated but enriched. The support you give and receive in this community is a reflection of my living presence among you. As you lift each other up in times of need, celebrate each other's victories, and provide comfort during trials, you manifest the very essence of my teachings. Let this community be a place where honesty reigns, where vulnerabilities are met with compassion, and where every individual is seen and valued. Here, in this gathering of hearts, you can truly experience the transformative power of shared faith and collective prayer. Let the bonds formed within this community inspire and fortify you as you face life's challenges together. Cherish these relationships, for they are gifts from me, designed to help you grow in love and act as living testimonies of my grace and mercy in your lives. Abide in community, for it is in loving one another that you encounter the fullness of my love for you. So as you advance to walk the path I have established before you, seek me, talk to me, rely on me. I am here, always prepared, always eager to demonstrate the depth of my love, the strength of my might, and the softness of my care. For you are mine, and my heart is for you now and forevermore.